Hey everyone, it is JD.
What's up? I'm Marco.
And Mark, why are we here today?
So
First of all, where is here?
here is Starlight in LaVale, Maryland. It's our home rink. And we're here today to talk about my long hair and the journey that it's been growing it out and the fact that I'm going to cut it and donate it, which has been the goal the entire time.
All right, now talking about cutting your hair, how long is your hair right now? Have you measured it first?
Not officially measured, but my stylist knows that I was growing out to donate it and was going to tell me when we reach the point, like the minimum length that it has to be to donate it, which I'm going through two different organizations potentially. I don't know which one just yet. We're going to know probably next week. But either of them require a minimum length, I think, and both of them it's at least 10 inches in a ponytail. So it's at least that.
Okay, so the long hair, let's talk about that. So
Right.
when I first met you, you had super short hair.
Skin fade.
I mean, really, really short hair. Now you have this long hair. So what's,
Share.
oh, I don't have hair, so I really can't do that, but you have long hair to do that. So why do you have long hair now? What's the backstory, and tell us a little bit about why you're growing it out.
Right. So a really influential person in the skate community was diagnosed with cancer. And we're talking about somebody that is probably one of the most passionate persons I know about skating.
She really is.
Works really hard to promote skating, events, merch, just it's a life. And probably one of the persons out there that I think keeps skating going in a lot of ways. So yeah, the skater we're talking about is Michelle Garman. She's an Orlando skater that still holds multiple national titles for speed skating and is just an overall amazing skater and human. If you haven't heard of her before, then make sure you follow her on her socials, especially on TikTok, shellbell.skategirl. She live streams a lot of events and the adult nights at Florida rinks that really show off how amazing the skaters and DJs are there. But she also has some really cool skate clothing and merch on her website, and all that's probably linked in her bio. So yeah, get some Skate Babes and Skate Bros swag and check out her TikTok videos. So she was diagnosed with cancer, and I really felt that it was a way, because I was inspired by her energy, just to make sure that I could, find some way to spread cancer awareness.
So basically having some impact in the cancer community, essentially,
Right.
Or not really
Or
cancer
just
community,
everybody,
but
just-
everyone really, yeah.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, like, this is a thing and it can happen to any of us. And, even the most energetic, athletic people out there, it can impact you seriously. So just as a way to get the word out, to get checked and find a way that I could help. And that's why I want to donate it. So I'm going to donate it to an organization that does wigs for people that are diagnosed with cancer or have, like children that are diagnosed with long-term alopecia and stuff like that, where, this helps them have some normalcy in their life.
Okay. Do you mind showing us how long your hair is, actually? Like, okay.
I'll do it like this.
Okay,
I'm not
okay,
taking mine out.
okay,
You know
okay.
me, I'm super,
So-
I like from not having long hair, like
Yeah,
always having
yeah.
short hair, it's just always just been weird to me. And one of the things when you donate is you can't have used any dyes or chemicals, because it has to be,
Natural.
super, super safe. So I have really just straight, flat, silky hair. I've learned this, it's something I really never knew from not having it this long, but that also means like it just kind of hangs. It doesn't do anything cool. Now, if I were to actually grow my hair out, then I'd be getting like a body wave or something like that to give it some texture, but no, it's too boring.
Okay.
Too boring.
So trust us that it's long enough for
it's
the
long enough
cut.
to donate. Yeah.
Okay, long enough for the cut. So what's it been like having long hair? Because I've seen you with super short hair, and now to me you look normal with your long hair.
Right,
So what's
right.
it been like?
So it's taught me a lot. Like, I hate it personally. I'm not.
But you look good with long hair.
I appreciate that, and I do get compliments on it and stuff, but it's just not me. I have a lot of activities where I think it kind of annoys me, like it gets in the way and I get frustrated with it. So, but in that sense, it's taught me a lot, and there have been a lot of challenges.
Okay, so we have to know about the challenges, and I'm going to ask one question.
Right.
Skating has to be a challenge, especially when you turn around.
Right. Exactly. Yep. Because then it goes like this.
All right, now turn around and do that one more time.
It goes like this.
So this is what he looks like when we skate backwards, by the way.
I look like this.
And then he's constantly doing one of these just to make sure it's out of his, or we're like, hey, we gotta fix that. So
Yeah. Well, first of all, like, I think people don't realize that like, or at least maybe guys, you know, kind of take it for granted of what ladies and, you know, or anyone with long hair, like what they go through to have long hair. Like it's already, see, it's still stuck there.
I got you.
So it's a lot of work. It's a lot more work than I ever realized. It's a lot more, you know, product, shampoo. It's you know, not like I'm used to short hair, jumping out of the shower, drying off, and you know, I can get out the door quick. You know, when it's long like this and it's 18 degrees outside in the mountains of West Virginia, like your hair freezes. Like you have to dry your hair. That takes time. But I think the point is, like, it's a lot more work than people realize. And now that I've had long hair, I kind of like, I appreciate seeing somebody that has, you know, just their hair down and it looks nice and stuff like that. It's just not, it just doesn't happen like that. Like it takes work to have long hair. So, you know, that's neat to kind of like be on the flip side of that and understand like that's a lot of work and that's a challenge that people that don't have long hair really just kind of take for granted. So, but other stupid stuff like, yes, skating backwards, worst thing ever. So what compounds it is, like you see girls out there or guys with long hair that don't have a beard, just kind of like flip around, skate backwards and they're fine. You know, they turn around, they do one of these and it's fine. But let me tell you, when you have a beard and you're skating backwards, it blows up into your mouth, which is fine because then you
and
get
it
out.
sticks there.
But then it's like Velcro; it just stays here, and then so then you fight it. And how many times have you seen me flip back around, like because it's literally in my mouth now. It's stuck in my mouth now. It's terrible. It's one of the most annoying things ever.
Okay, so you also work on cars.
I do, yeah.
So
like,
is this a challenge when you're like
absolutely
underneath the hood or you're like looking into
cars,
things?
Yeah, show cars and drag race cars. And you know, building motors or tuning or doing things like that. I've been bent over, like working on timing or debugging a fuel injector problem, you know, and there's a timing belt spinning right there, and I'm like, ooh, that almost got caught in that. Like, that's dangerous.
Because I was gonna say that's super dangerous.
Yeah,
because
and like, I pulled my hair back, like most of the time, like even at work, my day job, my hair's pulled back. I don't wear a hat, so it's kind of like slicked and all professional looking, but you know, it falls out of your hair tie. You know, especially like if you're under the car. When you get under the car, you know, you're wrenching on stuff, you're changing the oil, stuff like that. It falls out of the tire, it comes out from under the hat. The next thing you know, your hair is in the oil, it's in axle grease, stuff like that. So real challenges that you don't think of, you know, every day, that this just starts to really get in the way.
Now, what about eating outside on a patio?
Wait, where were we? Is this from a skate trip?
This was a skate trip. Actually, okay, let me rethink that.
Okay.
So no, we weren't on a skate trip eating outside on a patio, and if we were, I totally forgot about it. But like, for example, like we went to Carowinds.
Oh gosh.
And we rode roller coasters, right?
Yeah.
And like, all you see is this head of hair, and you're just like, Mark's underneath there somewhere, right?
Like Cousin It.
Yeah, because I mean, because you also can't wear hats on roller coasters, right?
So it comes off, and then like, and I've noticed as I've gotten older, I'm getting a little bit of gray on my temples, and that's the wiriest hair. Like it just sticks straight out. It has a mind of its own. Like everything else is laying all nice, and then you got these couple gray hairs that are just like, blink. They're like, remember the antennae?
Yeah, we have an antennae picture, which I think we should just like cut this and like show the antennae picture.
If we can find it.
I have it. I might have favorited it.
It was
'cause
early in
was,
growing it out. Yeah.
I mean, and it was just, it was picking up a signal from somewhere else. Literally it was. And then we had to literally call it to your attention because you had no idea that it was like
no
just
clue. Just this long,
out there.
just long clump of hair. Just that was new in my experience with long hair, when I knew to kind of be conscientious of what it's doing, because it does. It has a mind of its own.
Okay, so how is Michelle today?
She is doing great. Like it's the reason I think I'm so inspired by her, because not only does she just have so much energy, like she is a strong person and she's a fighter, like
And
unbelievable.
also for people who don't know Michelle, like seeing her in front of the camera or behind the camera, her passion and her energy is just it's everywhere. Like if you miss it, I don't know how. Well, you can't miss it. Basically,
it's true.
She's out there and she pushes for cancer awareness and a lot of things like that. So
yeah, through her own journey, just the way she was engaging with people to make sure like other people knew, like not just about her, but you know, general cancer awareness, you know, and the merch that she came up with just to share with people was amazing. But I think what's also incredible about her, and the fact that she, you know, has gotten through this and she's out there hauling ass again, you know, like like nothing, is that she skated through chemo. Like she was out there at shuffle events, you know, with no hair, and just she never let it get her down.
I think
like
that's her determination.
unbelievable amount, and it's so incredibly inspiring for somebody to be like that, to say, no, this is my passion and it's not going to affect me, and I'm going to, you know, get through this, and I'm going to make sure other people know that they can get through it too. And I think that's, you know, that's just such an amazing feat in and of itself.
So let's go back to cancer awareness again, because what kind of cancer did Michelle have?
She had breast cancer.
Okay.
That's you work in the medical industry.
I do, and breast cancer, by the way, is just one cancer of many. So if we can we talk about screening?
Yeah, sure.
Because a lot of folks may not know the different types of cancers that are out there. And by any means, I'm not a doctor, but I play one at work. Kidding. But for real though, I think people need to get screened and checked for cancer, and there's multiple ways to do that. For example, colonoscopies are especially important for people in our age, and I hate to say that,
I know,
because we're of that age.
The plus 40 crowd.
The plus 40 crowd, where you really should get checked.
It used to be plus 50, and
they lowered it to 40 because early detection is key in any cancer survival, right? So we want early detection for best treatment, best care. Colonoscopies for everyone, essentially. You can also do low-dose CT scans for lung cancer, which once again, you can start screening for lung cancer super early.
These are all things that you talk to your doctor about, though. So.
Oh, absolutely. You can talk to your doctor, whether you see a PCP, you can go to urgent care and start the conversation somewhere. As long as you start the conversation, someone will get you into the position to talk to someone else who is the specialist in that industry.
So basically, if you notice anything off, like whether it's with your breathing or whether it's with a weird mole,
yeah,
or,
absolutely.
You know,
like
a lump
for example,
somewhere.
Skin cancer. A lot of people don't realize that these freckles or moles that we have could be cancerous. So especially if it's problematic or if it bothers you, you should go get it checked out. Also, for men, there's cancer for prostate, which you can check with a blood test, but also not all tests are done through blood testing. Some are radiographic testing, you know, so.
And biopsies.
Oh, absolutely. Biopsies, you know, because they have to take tissue samples and, you know, determine staging at that point. So please, everyone just go get checked out for sure, so.
Yep, and that's one thing that's been interesting about growing my hair out in general is that, you know, the hair donation is cool, and it's gonna, hopefully, if they accept it, it's gonna help people. So that's, but in reality, they get tons of hair, you know, tons that are donated. So if it's not used for a wig or something like that, the organizations will sometimes give it to companies that produce cosmetics or hair care products, so they can use for testing, so that they can make sure that the products that they're releasing are safe for humans. And but the bigger part of it was also just the journey in general and telling people the story in the past, almost 2 years, probably.
2 years.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's a blur. Like, it's hard to believe that I've been even growing it this long. But the past couple years, and we'll just say it that way, is, oh my gosh, I like your hair. It's so long. Well, hey, thanks. It's really not me, but, you know, let me tell you the story behind it, and being like, this is,
and also,
this is to spread cancer awareness and make sure that people know the story, and hopefully inspire other people to at least be aware or to donate to organizations that help people, whether it's, you know, money or whether it's hair or things like that, you know, and just to talk and get checked.
And I think awareness is key, because I think your story impacts others, and it's just that, like, hey, that comment on the long hair, it's nice, or you look good in it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like you just said, there is a story behind that, and, you know, getting screened early is, I think, the takeaway message from why you're doing what you're doing. So thank you for doing that, by the way.
Yeah, it's the one little thing that I think any of us can do, is just to find a way to contribute or to donate or to tell the story, and I think, you know, every little bit helps.
Okay, so with this long hair, when is the cut day? When are we coming at you with some shears?
As of the time of this recording, it's going to be like a week, and so I'm going to record that, and then we're going to edit it in, and then we're going to come back. So it's like we're
going to come back with short hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not to this video, but
gotcha.
The next time any of you see me out in a rink, I'll look.
Ask him to skate backwards.
Yeah, I'll do it gladly, because I don't have Velcro hair anymore, so I won't at that point. I know. I miss my Cher.
Yeah, he won't be able to do Cher with short hair.
No.
But we'll get him a little pony to do it. So.
Yeah. So we're gonna cut to that, and then we'll be right back and wrap.
All right, awesome. So Mark, thank you again for having me here. Thank you to Brad for having us here at Starlight here in Cumberland, Maryland. And go get checked.
Yeah.
Go get screened.
Yep.
Call
And
your
if you-
providers.
If you have long hair and you feel like having short hair, then don't just let it go down to the floor and get pushed in the garbage bin. Maybe donate it. Consider it.
All right, now, by the way, I don't know if you can see where we're standing here, but we're cheating for a millisecond.
Wah wah. No skates.
We don't have skates on, and typically people see us with skates on.
I
So,
know, right.
Key message here,
Go skate.
Go skate.
Go skate. It's super
we're gonna
healthy.
skate here in a little bit.
It's a lot of fun. Whether you're an adult, whether you're a kid, doesn't matter. Get out there and enjoy it.
That's it.
All right. Bye, y'all.